everyone. I'm here to tell you a little bit about the gymnastics world. My demonstration is going to be about how to do a cartwheel. I have been in the gymnastics world since I was 5 years old. I've been coaching it since I was 17. I've gained a whole lot of knowledge doing that. I've coached competitive gymnastics for going on 3 years now. I've had 2 successful seasons at one gym, and now I'm back at my home gym, coaching level 1 and starting to progress through that. I have a lot of knowledge through my coaches and my boss, Sabina Jakulius. She teaches me a lot of things. She teaches me how to shape the kids, how to make them look right, how to make them stronger. One of the things that they have to do in their routine is a cartwheel, so that's just the easiest thing for me to do. The first thing that they have to do, step 1, is they start in a lunge. Now the lunge starts with your good leg in front, which is your right or your left, and you start with your leg bent. Your back leg is straight, and your arms are up by your ears. The second step is putting your hands down in the T position. T is literally what it sounds. You're supposed to pass through the position. It's supposed to look like this, like the letter T. It's just easier to tell the kids to pass through T because it helps get them in the right position, gets their leg over their head like it's supposed to, helps them keep their head in, get the correct technique for the judges not to take points off. The third step is with your feet over your head in a straddle position. This, you keep your head in, your arms are still by your ears. You're not doing any crazy stuff. You can't arch your back. You can't stick your head out. We have a lot of kids do weird things doing this. They go around their body, which isn't right. They've got to go over their head. If they go over their head, it's a lot easier. Going around is a lot harder, so to speak, because it's harder to get their body weight over that way. It's easier to get it straight over. The fourth step is the second T. You've got to show a second T. If there's not a second T, then they will take points off. They call it a lever normally. To dumb it down, I guess you could say, for the kids, we have to say T because they don't know necessarily what a lever is. The T, like I said, it keeps your balance. It helps the kids do the right technique. It makes them, get points added back on, possibly. If they messed up the first one, they can do a second one. They get a second chance. The fifth step right here is the second lunge. The second lunge is just like the first one, but the difference is the second lunge has the opposite foot in front. So when you're in the air, you start with your good leg. Your bad leg leads over your head, and then it does come down first. With that being said, your good leg is behind it, and your arms are still covered up by your ears. Now, with that being said, you can catch a lot of deductions with your arms being apart from your head. You can fall. It is very possible to fall. Sabina normally really enjoys watching the kids learn how to do this. She teaches me a whole lot of shaping stuff for it too. The reason why I wanted to do this demonstration is because not a lot of people know about gymnastics, and a lot of people come to me just in general asking, can you teach my kid how to do a cartwheel? Can you do this? Can you do that? And I just wanted to share my experience and my knowledge with you, just in case some of you have some kids at home. Y'all can teach them this process, and it won't be too hard. And another thing is, I would encourage you to take your kids to gymnastics because it does help with their coordination. It does help with their balance. A lot of kids just go in there just to have for fun. They do it for a workout. Just, I guess, some people do it for losing weight. Some people do it for fun. They don't have to do it seriously. A lot of the gyms have a lot of fun and upbeat coaches, and they go through this process all the time. Much like my bosses, they go around, they walk, and they see that, what we're doing with the kids, and they they like to see progression, because a lot of the kids that we start with preschool move up to upper level gymnastics. So if they start younger and they start the correct way, which is this way, it would help them in the long run. With that being said, thank you for listening, and I hope that some of you use this. Thank you.